and we had already explained what is this physics and what we have to learn. So let us start with the first chapter, chapter number 8. Though we may start with the term motion. What is motion? What are the various types of motion? etc. But I'm going to start with a bit more basics than this motion. A student, this physics, it is a study about the nature and natural phenomena. It is a study about nature and natural phenomena around us. So this nature and natural phenomena means we are trying to explain the natural phenomena in terms of certain rules and laws and certain way by which we can understand it easily. So what is that? So student, means this natural phenomena we want to express for our understanding. Means we want to write in form of certain laws or rules so that that natural phenomena can be explained. Like while it was observed by Newton that the apple fall toward the earth, he start thinking, why not it have gone to a sky? Then he had given the rule that this earth attracts all the object toward itself, because it was observed that even anything is considered, whether it is thrown upward, ultimately it is returning back to the earth, or whatever the thing that is hanging, all of them are falling toward the earth. So the rule was given, earth is attractive. So how to express this attraction? For that he had given the concept of force. So force is what? The agency or a quantity that have the tendency to bring the thing in motion. So while the fruit was hanging on the tree, the earth below it was attracting it. Once the holding of this fruit by the leaf or the part of the tree become poor, it is being attracted by the earth. So this attraction is expressed in the term of force. Means what? For expressing any physical phenomena, we need certain quantities. Quantities in physics means the thing which can be measured or which are used in our physics for explaining the various phenomena. So right, this is the definition, but these natural phenomena, so right, these natural phenomena are expressed in terms of certain physical quantity, certain measurable quantities, or rather characteristic, means certain characteristic in terms of which we can measure it or we can understand this phenomena. Certain measurable characteristics called as physical quantities. Understand this very carefully. It's very basic thing. A student, physics is a study about the natural that we have. But how to express this natural or how to explain these natural phenomena? For that, physics is taking certain measurable characteristic of that quantity so that it can be written or it can be analyzed or it can be studied. And the same concept can be applied for the explanation of other phenomena. It is that one. So understand this. Let us take one example. A student, consider you are the person A and there is other person B. Both of you want to go a town at certain distance, and there is only one road. You are taking with the car, and this man B is moving with the cycle or bicycle. Then it is found that A have reached first. Who will reach first to this city? This A have reached first and B will reach later. So A will reach first, B will reach late. Then how to express this? Who have reached earlier and how much earlier? If the question is who have reached first, it's easy to say it is the A. But how much early he have reached or how much late this B have reached? Nowadays we are saying very easily in the term of time. Okay, B is say 1 hour late or 2 hour late. But what is this time? Time is the quantity which is expressed or which is used in our physics for expressing this delay or the phenomena who have reached late or who have reached early. Got it? So all of these things are the phenomena in physics or the activities in physics. And for expressing them, we are using the quantity. So how much? If the question is here, how much? Then it is expressed in the term of or given in term of which one, student? Time. So time is a physical quantity. It is a physical quantity. It is not only this much, but there are the other things like what is the distance between this city and from your home. So this distance or the path on which you are moving, that is your path length or path length. This is measured. This can be measured. Nowadays, very easily we are using or saying it is 10 kilometer, 20 kilometer, but what is this kilometer? Kilometer is the quantity that tells how much is the path length or how much is the separation, okay, or distance, simply that one, or a length only. So this length, therefore, this length is a quantity or a physical quantity. देखा आपने? Okay, not only this much. The other person may be interested. So first I have explained first quantity, this one. The second quantity, this one. The other student or the other person may be interested that how fastly the car was moving. How to tell how fastly the car is moving? For that, nowadays we are using the term called the speed of the car, or we are saying the car is moving at higher speed. Nowadays, very easily we are saying like that. But earlier days, when physics was not there, it was basically this thinking or this characteristic that how fastly the body is moving means how much length is covered in unit time. That was called as the speed. Okay, student. So the third quantity is how faster A is moving. So for that, today we are using the quantity called speed. If the speed is more, we are saying that A is moving faster than B. This speed is nothing but this speed is telling us how much length is covered in unit time. Say in 1 second, the car is able to move 20 meter length. But in 1 second, the cycle is able to move hardly 2 meter. So the car is said to be covering 20 meter in 1 second. So we are writing this as 20 meter per second in this form now for the car. And say the cycle is just covering 2 meter in 1 second. So we are saying 2 meter per second for the cycle. So this is what speed simply tells, how much length is covered in 1 second. A student, here what we have observed, this time was the absolute quantity which was defined without depending on other thing. This length was the other absolute quantity which was defined without depending on the other thing. But this speed is given in the term of distance covered by the time taken. A student means what? This speed depends on or defined in term of distance or length and time. Defined in term of length and time. A student means what? This length and times are defined independently. They are the quantity which are defined or which are expressed independently. Again, understand. In physics, we are dealing with these natural phenomena or the nature, but we are expressing this natural phenomena in the term of certain physical quantity or certain characteristic which can be measured. So that characteristic is called as physical quantity. Like if I am considering the separation of my city from my home, then we are saying what is the length of the path. So length is the independent quantity. Or if I am saying considering this pen only, getting, then from one end to other end, from this end to this end, if I am considering, so how much is the separation of these two? It is expressed in the term of length. I can say it is 10 centimeter or it is 5 centimeter. Okay, student, it is like this. If I am considering the other quantity, say other quantity of this pen could be what? Oh, while I am keeping in hand, it appear me that it is putting some force to move my hand downward. Okay, means what is the other quantity? It is the mass. Like where we are using, while we are going to the vegetable shop, we are always saying give me 1 kg of potato or 2 kg of tomato. Yes, student. So what is that? 1 kg or 2 kg? Yes, students. What is that?
Mass.
It is the mass. Very good. So it is our mass in term of which we are defining. So mass is the other quantity or another characteristic which is used in our physics for expressing the various phenomena. Okay, students. So let us see that. So these are what the characteristics. So these characteristics are called as the physical quantity. So what are these physical quantities? Please understand, or let us write this once more. So these physical quantities are the characteristic used in our physics for expressing any physical phenomena. So these are the characteristic or measurable characteristics which can be measured and used in physics. So, ऐसा कोई कैरेक्टरिस्टिक और फीचर जिसे कि आप मेजर कर सकते हैं और जिसे हम फिजिक्स में यूज करते हैं उसे हम फिजिकल क्वांटिटी कहते हैं. इतना इजी है स्टूडेंट. एग्जाम्पल means what? This physical quantity is sometimes also called as measurable quantity. Means anything or sometimes also called as anything that can be measured. कोई ऐसा चीज जिसे आप मेजर कर सकते हैं उसे हम फिजिकल क्वांटिटी कहते हैं. ओके, इतना सिंपल सा चीज है. एग्जाम्पल, अंडरस्टैंड दिस. If we are considering the mass, what do we mean by mass? Mass of any object just tells that how much the matter in this have. If I am saying this have the mass, means how much matter it have. Say rather than this a small tab, if I am taking the bigger one, it will occupy more space. That will give us the another quantity called volume. But if I am putting it over a plain balance or a spring balance, then how much it is pulling it downward or how much force it is exacting on my hand so that I can hold it. That is expressed in the term of weight and mass. Though there is a difference between weight and mass, that we will learn later in the chapter gravitation. So student, what could be the example? Example is our mass. So if we are considering this mass, mass simply means how much quantity of matter is that. By what force, if the quantity is allowed to hold, it will try to be pulled by the earth. That is basically the weight, but mass simply means the quantity of matter. It is the quantity of matter. In how much quantities? Now, how this mass can be measured or how the mass is measured? Say a student, very simple thing. While you are going to vegetable shop, you are saying, I need half kg of potato. Why you are saying half kg? By that, what this shopkeeper understand? He understand he need certain quantity of potato which is coming in half kg. So half kg is the unit he is using to say or to state this much quantity is called as half kg. If you need the more, you will say I need 3 kg of potato. Then you will understand, oh, I will get this much or more quantity. So this quantity mass is expressed in the term of, so in unit of which one? Kilogram, in short written as kg, or maybe your gram as g. There is a relation between kilogram and there are other unit of masses also, like it can be the pound also, that you will learn later, but that one is even not required. Those are the obsolete unit. Nowadays we are always using the universally acceptable units. So student, so what is this? This kilogram or gram is the unit we are using for the quantity called mass. So mass is what? It is a physical quantity. A physical quantity. What this mass signifies? Mass signifies that how much matter is there. So it is quantity of matter or how much matter, or simply how much matter do you need. and this is expressed in the term of kilogram or gram. This I have taken the first one. A student, if you are taking the volume, so volume is the other quantity. So it simply tells us the space occupied by matter. Like if you are taking a balloon, if it is not inflated or not filled with air, then you can see that it is having a smaller shape. But once it is filled with air, it occupies more space. Okay, student? Means what? How much space it is occupying in our surrounding, that is called as the volume. So for the shrinked balloon, the volume is very less. But when it gets filled with air, the volume increases. Like if I am considering this pen have the two quantity. One is its volume. Volume means how much space it have occupied in this environment. A student, unless or until I am removing this pen in this place, I cannot put any other matter. Okay, means it is just occupying that much. For making this space available for the other matter, this need to be removed. Say if the pen is here, I cannot put my hand in the space in between this pen. Okay, but if the pen is removed, I may put my hand in that place. Correct? So that's why it is a space occupied. Now how to express how much space it have occupied? Like you are considering the milk. While milk is placed in a container, it occupies the shape of container and the space present in the container. Unless or until the milk is removed, you cannot put the same quantity of oil in that, because it will overflow and it will come out. Get it? So how we are expressing this volume? Either in the term of liter or meter cube or centimeter cube or decimeter cube. So unit is our liter. So 1 liter, 2 liter. The other one is your centimeter cube. How is this? I will explain later. Or meter cube. You will find that this 1 liter simply means 1000 centimeter cube. So this 1000 centimeter cube is called as 1 liter. So what is this? Volume is the other quantity. Let me take one more. Let us consider the other characteristic associated with this pen. From one end to other end. How much is the separation from one end to other end? Means this much. How I can express this much so that other can understand? It is the length that we are using, and the scale means the centimeter or meter that we are using for expressing this length. Okay, so a student, the other one is our length. So length tells us what? Separation. So the characteristic of separation between points, length, tells us this separation. And how this is measured? So unit is either meter, denoted as m, or centimeter, denoted as cm, or maybe your kilometer, denoted as km. That depends on what we want to express. If we want to express the longer distance, we are using the kilometer. Like the separation of your home from your town, maybe in the kilometer. But the length of this pen, it is in the centimeter that we are using. The length of your door or your room, that we are using in the meter. So that depends on the situation. So student, on the left hand side, we are getting that these are the various physical quantities and these are the unit that we are using for measuring these quantities. So student, here we have learned physical quantity means what? Anything that can be measured, but their measurement needs some kind of unit. उसके मेजरमेंट को हम कैसे बतला सकते हैं स्टूडेंट? तभी बतला सकते हैं जब हम एक कोई यूनिट लें. So anything that can be measured is called as physical quantity. So write the next measurement of any physical quantity. कोई सा भी आप physical quantity ले लीजिए स्टूडेंट. Any physical quantity needs unit to express its measurement or to give its measurement. Means if I am considering the distance or the length, I have to tell the length of this pen in the term of centimeters. So how much centimeter? One may ask the length of this. How much is the length of this to this end? Again, it may be different from this. Means what? I need some unit in term of which this length of either this one or this to this one can be expressed. So therefore, this measurement have to be expressed in some unit. So measurement, what this measurement? This measurement is nothing but measurement is comparison of the given quantity in the term of its unit. So it is comparison of the quantity in term of its unit. Understand this? It is very easy. A student, if I am asking to you, I am considering this much length, maybe the length of your wall. So this is point A to B. And I want to express how much is this length, how I can say. For that, I need a standard of comparison. A standard of comparison means what, student? I need some scale or measuring device which is taken as a standard. Like if I am taking the scale, the same scale is also understood by you. The centimeter means you are understanding centimeter is almost this much length. Okay, so you take the scale. So student, you will take your scale now. You will start comparing. Okay, so this is your 1. Then you will put it properly. Then you will say it is my 1. It is in the inches or the centimeter, though it is not marked here. But you can understand 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is nearly 8. Student, so this scale is what? Or this unit centimeter is taken as the standard. Means whatever the centimeter that I will speak, the same is understood by you also. Means what? You cannot say your centimeter is of this much length and your friend's centimeter is of this much length or this much length. No. Means what? The unit is the standard by which this comparison is done. So what is our unit? It is the standard acceptable by all. Therefore, units should be universally acceptable. These characteristics and quantities you will learn later. No need to mug up right now. So students, it simply means you are saying that from here to here, the length is our 8 centimeter. So if I am saying say length is 8 centimeter or length of this line AB is 8 centimeter. What does it mean? It means it is the 8 multiplied by 1 centimeter. Means we have counted the 1 centimeter length. It was coming, this was 1 centimeter, this was 2 centimeter, this was 3 centimeter, like that we have compared it. And we have found that such centimeter or 1 centimeter was present how many times from A to B? 8 times. Therefore, it is 8 centimeter. So this is called as the number or numerical value. Numerical values. These are the new terms that you are coming across. तो आपको ये सब चीजें ध्यान में रखनी है बच्चे, धीरे धीरे आपको सीखते जाना है. And this is what the standard used for comparison. So comparison और measurement एक ही चीज होता है. So आपने मेजरमेंट के लिए कौन सा स्टैंडर्ड यूज किए हैं? इसी स्टैंडर्ड को हम सिंपली यूनिट बोलते हैं. हमने 1 सेंटीमीटर में लेता गया, हमने देखा कि 8 सेंटीमीटर इसमें है. So therefore the measurement of any quantity always needs some unit. So student, अभी तक हमने फिजिक्स में क्या पढ़े, एक बार और भी आपको बतलाता हूं. देखिए फिजिक्स में अभी तक हमने बताए कि हमें फिजिकल फिनोमिना के बारे में पढ़ने हैं. फिजिकल फेनोमेना, ये फिजिकल फेनोमिना को हम किसी न किसी कैरेक्टरिस्टिक के टर्म में एक्सप्लेन करते हैं. कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स और सर्टेन फीचर्स. नाउ दिस फीचर्स को हम फिजिकल क्वांटिटी कहते हैं. फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज कहते हैं. इसे हम फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज क्यों कह रहे हैं? क्योंकि हम इसे मेजर कर सकते हैं और इसको हम बुक में लिख करके दूसरे सिमिलर फेनोमिना में अप्लाई करके हम उसे बता सकते हैं. ओके, सो इट इज आवर फिजिकल क्वांटिटी. सो फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज में को हम क्या कर सकते हैं? मेजर कर सकते. मेजरमेंट कैन बी डन. अब इस मेजरमेंट के लिए वी नीड यूनिट, एंड दिस इंटायर मेजरमेंट वैल्यू इज गिवन बाय इट्स न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यू टाइम्स द यूनिट. इतनी ही चीज अभी हमने आपको बताई है. सो स्टूडेंट, what are the physical quantities? I am writing some of them and unit for some of them. So write physical quantities and their units. Student, the very first is the length. If we are considering the distance, that also signifies the length only, nothing else. यदि आप distance भी कहते हैं तो distance भी हमारा एक length ही है और कुछ भी नहीं है. हाँ, so it is that one. So this is expressed in the term of meter, denoted as m, or centimeter, denoted as cm, or kilometer, denoted as km. Student, you may use the millimeter, mm. Okay, like this. Another, the second quantity, mass. I had explained it is the quantity of matter contained. This is expressed in the term of either gram, denoted as g, or kilogram, kg, or milligram, mg. Student, here we are understanding that this kilo, milli, these are the prefix which are added before the standard unit of gram. Or if the meter, even the centi is also there. There can be the centigram also, that we will see later. Another quantity, the time. How the time is measured? It is in the term of second, or using the clock. What is the device using for measurement of time? It is the clock. So it could be the minute also. It can be the hour also. A student, we may measure the time in the term of days also, which includes the 24 hours, or maybe your days, etc. Okay, but this is the standard one. A student, can you tell me how the time is measured? By which device? Device uses clock that we are using. A student, how the mass is measured? By using the balance, that is called as the spring balance or plain balance. On one side you are putting the 1 kg watt, on the other side you are putting the potato. How the length is measured? By the scale or tape. So there is a scale, there are other quantity, the other, say area. A student, what is the area? We have learned that if I am drawing a triangle, then how much plane part bounded by this triangle, that gives the area. Or even if I am considering a rectangle of this length as L and this breadth as B, then how much this part is covered? How much this plane part is covered? That is called as the area. So student, for this rectangle we have learned how the area is calculated. Length into breadth. For this triangle, if we considered this height as h and this base at width, area is half L or B into h, base into height. Okay, student, this we have already learned. Student, what we are getting? This length is a kind of simply distance or this length. So unit will be meter. This width is also a kind of length. It will also be in meter. So unit wise it will be meter square. Or you may consider this as few centimeter into centimeter. It will be centimeter square. Example, if I am considering this pen only, it appear me length only. But if I am considering this one, I have two kind of length. One is from here to here. It is one kind of length. This will be measured in the term of centimeter. And another here to here, the other length in centimeter. Now, if I am starting from here to here to here, then coming to the downward further from here to here, then coming back. So this way, whatever this black region which is totally occupied, or the plane that is occupied, it is called as your area. Okay, so how much area is this occupying? Not the volume. Right now I am talking for this surface. So it is, this area is always for this surface. So it is given by this length into width. This was in certain centimeter, this was other centimeter. So it is centimeter into centimeter. So area will be in the term of centimeter square. Okay, student, it is like this one. So write this. So it will be in the either centimeter square. So you may write in the full form also, centimeter square, since it is coming two times. So m into m square, or you are writing this as centimeter square, or a student, you may write this as the meter square, their square, or simply write at the meter square, mean the same thing. Similarly, it can be also your kilometer square. So area that we are getting, is nothing but obtained in the term of this meter, their square value. Let us consider a few more things. Let me consider the volume. Students, volume, we have learned that if we are considering what is this?
Cuboid.
Cuboid. So in this case, we are observing that there are three kind of things. One is our length, this is our breadth, this is our height, h. You may understand like this. This is the base, means the area, like this rectangular area. This is your 90 degree, keep in mind. And on this rectangular area, this much height is raised. Students, if we are considering this, it has this much length coming on this side, this much width, and this much height. If we are considering this one, okay, like bricks, what we can say for this? I can say this is the length, this is the width, but where is the height? Height is hidden behind it. You may see it is the height. So if I am placing it in this way, a student, or in this way, or maybe in this way also, so that it become visible, three things are visible. A student, what is this? Is the other, and this is the other. Other one is hidden. This edge is hidden, but this one is the down, the two. Similarly, here you can see this is the front, this is the hidden, though here it is drawn. So this is what the length, breadth, and height. Similarly, we have drawn length, breadth, and height. So volume, if I am talking for the volume, means how much space this have occupied. That is called as the volume. Volume is once this have occupied the space, it cannot be occupied by the other matter. Means unless or until this is removed, this much space will not be available for the other matter. Means if I want to place this pen exactly in the location of this book, I have to remove it, otherwise I cannot place it. Though I may place side by side anywhere, but exactly in between this. So for that we need to remove it, then it cannot. So that's why space is also occupied. If it is the solid one, this volume wise, nothing can be placed inside, but if it is the hollow one, something may be placed inside also. So how is the volume, students? The volume that we have learned is calculated by using the formula length into breadth into height. Again, if you want to find the unit of this volume, that will be what? The length unit should be in the meter. The breadth is also kind of length, another meter. The height will also be in meter. So meter into meter into meter, it is meter cube. Therefore, the volume is expressed in the term of meter cube. Or if I am considering in the term of centimeter, then it will be centimeter, centimeter, centimeter. It becomes centimeter cube. A student, if you are taking two length in the term of meter, another in centimeter, you may write that way also. But the better one is keep all these length in the same unit. Either all are in centimeter or all are in the meter. Even the two are given in the meter and the third one in centimeter, convert the first two into centimeter and write all them in the centimeter cube, or convert the third one in the term of, means the third centimeter in the term of meter and write the unit in the term of meter cube. Okay, so it can be the meter cube, centimeter cube, or even kilometer cube, or decimeter cube, or decameter cube. That we will learn later. A student, let us understand one more quantity. if I am considering the speed, so speed, we are knowing that this speed is given by the relation distance covered by time taken. So unit wise, if I want to calculate the unit of speed, this speed is our distance by time. So unit of speed will be unit of distance. So unit of distance is what, student? Just we have written or we are writing, it can be the meter. And unit of time in the second. So it will be meter by second, or simply written as meter per second, or meter by second can be written as second to the power -1. So speed is given by meter per second. This is same as meter second power -1. Okay, in class 8th we have learned, or even right now we have also learned that a to the power -1 is 1 by a. Okay, so therefore if 1 by second is there, same as second to the power -1. I have explained in maths chapter 1. A student, I may take this distance in the term of kilometer, this time in the term of hour. It become kilometer per hour. So kilometer per second we may also take, or kilometer per hour we may take, or this distance in the term of meter and time in the term of minute, or distance in the term of kilometer and the time in the term of minute. So it depends on the unit that we are choosing. Means what? A student, here we are observing the unit of area, volume and speed can be calculated in the term of unit of length, mass and time only. So what we are observing? Do we need to mug up this unit of speed? No. Once we understand how the speed is defined, their unit can be calculated very convenient. So these are the very basic things. We will learn what are the various types of unit. So student, here we have learned that these three quantities like length, mass, time, they are defined independently. Means it is not depending on any other quantity, but the other quantities like area, volume, speed, we will learn more, acceleration, force, work, power, many more things that we are going to learn. All of them can be defined in the term of these things which are defined independently. So these are what? These are defined independently. So they are defined independently, student. Keep in mind, they are defined independently. So such independent definition of these quantities are called as basic quantities. So these are the basic quantities. But the other quantity, though I have taken the three only, but many more are there. These are defined in term of basic quantities, whatever we have listed above, in term of basic quantities. Are you able to see? I hope it is visible. यदि आप लैपटॉप में कर रहे हैं तो एवरीथिंग इज विजिबल अप टू एंड, और यदि आप लैपटॉप में नहीं कर रहे हैं तो आपको कुछ पार्ट कट जाएंगे। यदि आप मोबाइल फोन है दूसरे में कर रहे होंगे और मोड यदि आपने प्रॉपर नहीं सेट किए हैं, then some of this part may not be visible. So students, so these are the quantities which are defined in the term of basic quantities. These are called as derived quantities. हाँ स्टूडेंट्स बतलाइए, आप अपने मोड प्रॉपर सेट करिए, अदरवाइज इट बिकम डिफिकल्ट फॉर मी टू make it shorter. So these are called as the derived quantity, student. We will learn about more derived quantity. Similarly, whatever these units that we are taking, these three kind of units, these are called as the basic unit. And whatever these other units, sorry, leave this area को student छोड़ देने हैं. You have to consider up to this one only, means for the basic quantity only. And whatever the other units that we have written, all of these are, means including everything, whether this kind of unit or this unit or this unit, all of these are our derived unit. So in next class we will learn about basic unit and derived unit. So students, today we have started with our science. In this we have started with the physics, with the very basic definition of physics. What do we mean by physics? What are the topics that we have to learn? Then the chemistry, what is the definition or the scope of the chemistry? What are the chapters that we have to learn? Then the definition of biology, what is the scope of biology, and what is the chapters or what are the chapters? I started with the physics. Physics is a study about the nature and natural phenomena. This natural phenomena have to be expressed in the certain laws of physics. For that we are using certain characteristic. That characteristic is called as the physical phenomena. Like I had explained, what could be the characteristic? To express or to explain the motion of these two body A and B, say one is car and other one is cycle, while they want to reach to nearest city, the characteristic that we can measure is who is moving faster, how much, who is reaching earlier, who is covering how much distance, though here both have to cover the same distance if they are moving on the same path. That is this one. So these are the characteristic which is associated with the phenomena of a study of this motion. So these characteristic are what? These are the physical quantities. So हमने ये चीज सीखा कि फिजिक्स में जितने भी चीजें हम पढ़ते हैं, फोर्स, मोशन, प्रेशर, स्पीड, everything that is a kind of physical quantity. Though we were learning earlier, but हम ये proper term नहीं जानते थे. हाँ, तो अभी हम लोगों ने वो सीखा. So these physical quantities can be mass, volume, length. So they need unit for expressing them because it is their measurement. So how is that? I have taken. So measurement is the comparison with the standard, means the scale or the device that we are using. Example, if we are considering the length for measuring the length, we are using the device or instrument called a scale, and that comparison or that measurement is in the term of meter or centimeter. If the scale is of the centimeter or ruler is of the centimeter standard, we are taking at the centimeter. If we are taking the mass, maybe in gram, kilometer. Time in the term of the seconds. Then the area, centimeter square or meter square. Volume, centimeter cube or liter. Speed in the term of meter per second, kilo per meter per hour, or kilometer per minute, or meter per minute also. So these were the quantities. Student, in this we are observing that three quantities, length, mass and time, they are defined independently, and independent instruments are used for expressing or measuring it. These quantities are called as basic quantities, which are defined independently, but the other quantities can be expressed in the term of these basic quantities. Like area is nothing but length into breadth, it is in the centimeter square. So such a quantities which can be expressed in the term of basic quantities, they are called as derived quantities, and their units are called as derived unit. So it was all about. So let us stop the class here.